Do you have you got the new Money in the Bag? Put in Silence of the Lambs. Oh, I am. Yo, get in here. Jenny, get in here. Y'all know the routine. Hit the thumbs up, like the video, share the video. Like the video, share the video. I'm gonna be reviewing Kendrick Lamar's new album. We're gonna talk about the possibility of Diddy being back outside next week. All right? We're gonna talk about whatever we want to talk about. All right? It's Hoffa, only smack rapper to smack rappers. You already know. Hold on, let me shout the peoples out. Brittany, what up? CEO, what up? Ian Finn, what up? Javi, Huncho, DJ Amazing, United Stand, salute. Michael Hargris, Jordan, King Mike, El Zorro, Met the Man, Shanette Smith, Macy the Great, Roxanne, what up, Roxanne? What up? Jay, what up? We in here, man. Hit the like, share the video. Am I clear? Thumbs up if I'm clear. Do I need more light? Can y'all hear me good? Good? All right, you already know what it is, man. Back in the crib series. Back in the crib series, you know, I got the Christmas tree up. That shit been up the whole year. It been up the whole year. I just left it there. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna do like a real tree this year. Chazzo, what up? Salute. Y'all been tuning in to the other lives I was doing in the shop with the whole team. Thumbs up if you've been tuning into those. Put an MEO in the chat, 100 something. We here. Got the mic. You know how we do it. I'm gonna play this joint. I'm gonna wait for the chat to fill up. Hit the like, hit the share. Let's get it. Let's go. Welcome to Death Row, not the West Coast crew era. You don't see the tech poke through letters. That's me, best flow you ever heard from an MC, but I can show you better. Let me break it down. I'm a fucking psychopath, kissing Fat Friend Jason, but the Michael's mad. Now some call me the bully, but that be rap battle fans. You can call me right now if you got a cash advance. Call me out my name, we gon' call you an ambulance. I'ma come see you someplace where the cameras can. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas what it look like to knock the top off a slow nigga. Just bought a Glock out the boxes of Glorilla. Spin your block, wake the whole winner. Nah, you don't understand me. I put a body on that bitch. I'm Dr. Miami. Words of my main man, Randy. You don't wanna see me when I'm angry. My mama ain't dropping, she slammed me. That everything is dandy. Put rap in a headlock till her head poppin'. Little slim scampi. Do me one, I apologize. But when I rap, niggas gotta die. I'm talking lyrically, just in case you homicide. For YouTube, I got a 9 and I monetize. It puts the money in the bag. It puts the money in the bag. It puts the money in the bag. It puts the money. Where we at? $2.99, y'all. Let's get it up. $2.99. Let's get it up to 4. We're back. It puts the money in the bag. It puts the money in the bag. I'm not a god. I'm God-fearing. Who the fuck are y'all scaring? You should start caring. Where I'm from, hard hearing, lead to Paul Bearing. I don't be screaming when I rap, I like to talk clearing. They won't get close enough to bite if the bark scare them. Happy smiling everywhere, why do y'all fear him? They feel the aura off jimmering when I walk near them. That's the power. I'll be outside past the hours. I know where your type be at. That's the browser. Left jab, right cross upper. That's the downer. Shorty though my ceiling was leaking. That's the shower. It puts the money in the bag. Where we at? Dick in the tummy. 289, let's get it up.
swallow children.
Nigga saying drop that. Act like I actually give a fuck about rappers.
If you want the facts, just pick an episode when it loads. Boom, boom, bad rappers to your face, dap, knock it down, half-ass, crack the whack glass. Back and laugh at shit, my one-legged lap dances up the half-acid. I heard a classic since CDs around plastic. I'm spasmatic, self-made man to the measure, withstanding.
I'm back.
Slamming whoever, fuck the pain to pick to help you
Understand me together. It be a Pac bandana wrapped on Hannibal Lecter.
It puts the money in the bag.
All right, let's get it started. Money in the bag. It puts the money in the bag. Huh? Let's get it started. Let's get it started. All right. So today, Kendrick Lamar dropped a new album. What is it? GNX. GNX. For all the conspiracy theorists and everybody out there, he drops this album on the same day that Kanye dropped My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Is there competition there? I don't know. I can't tell, but people say arguably that is Kanye's best album. So, Also, today, on this day, Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion. Is there a correlation? I don't know. Is he competing with Kanye? Does he feel like, hey, I just knocked the champion out, so, this is the follow-up? I don't know, but we could get to the music. Let's get to the music. Now, first of all, I want to see how many of y'all actually listen to the album. How many of y'all actually listen to the album? Put a thumbs up in the chat if you listen to the album. Okay. All right, Dimitri said it's mid. Beach Boy Los put up the hundreds. Juan said he listened. Okay. I did a few spins. All right. I listened to it about, what we listened to, like 3-4 times?
Yeah.
Like 3-4 times just to like soak it all in. Atticus, I wouldn't say he's overhyped. I would not say he's overhyped. I definitely wouldn't say that. Because as far as like quality music and stuff that comes out nowadays, comparing his work to like a lot of the other shit that's out there, nah, it's a different level. It's definitely a different level. And you got to remember, like, there's a guy that comes up under Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre, being the perfectionist that he is, I'm pretty sure he passed that on to Kendrick. He's surrounded by a circle of spitters, so the bars are always there, the lyrics are always on point, and he knows how to make a lot of different types of records. But there's usually a blueprint to a lot of this shit. I kind of like after the second listen, I started kind of listening to songs and then listening to the songs that it reminded me the most of.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Right? And, I remember when Sean was on the show. For those of you that haven't seen the Sean episode, go check it out. It's out now on the channel. Sean said Jay-Z came to visit him in jail, and they were talking about him working on his sophomore album, and, Jay-Z was sharing information on talking to Michael Jackson about making Thriller and what that was like and how every song had to be the song. Every song, back to back to back, had to be the song. So in a time when people would be like, okay, this is the single, and these other joints are like album fillers, the goal was to make every song the song, like a song that could be the single, a song that could be number one on the charts. Every single record trying to just hit that criteria. Do I think Kendrick did it on this one? No, I don't. But I do feel like a lot of it is just great music to listen to. So we're gonna run through this track listing. Jenny, where you at?
Right here.
Jenny in the building.
You already?
You wanna come over here? You wanna sit next to me? You wanna sit next to me? Sit next to me, son.
Crazy.
You don't look crazy. So you think you look crazy, huh?
Yeah, I do.
But it's okay to be in the house with me, right, man?
Why are you doing that?
But if we go outside, you're gonna get fly for all these other niggas that you don't even know. You don't even know these niggas. If your girl do the same thing, put a
Lamb soup today.
yes, you did. Lamb stew. She made lamb soup and it was fire. It was fire. It was fire. Joy said my man say the same thing. Yeah, man, what's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Why you always getting fly for strangers? What's up with that? What is up with that? Personally, I don't think she looks crazy. I don't think she looks crazy. Because at the end of the day, fellas, you meet a girl, she be all dressed up and the makeup is on nice, hair all done up. And you just, you take her out, you romance her, you flirt with her, you might get a little nasty when nobody's looking, you take her back to the crib, and then you fuck all that shit up. Your makeup, the hair, everything be twisted, sweaty, leaning sideways, eyelashes be like hanging off, they be lost, they be looking like caterpillars crawling away in the bed. We fuck all that shit up, clothes, all that shit. If you like one of those guys that like get rough or whatever, we ripping panties, all types of shit. So, when they in the crib, I ain't mad. I'm just saying, sometimes you want your girl to just get sexy for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'll get sexy right now.
You go get sexy right now?
No,
right now. Right now, right now?
Come on.
Right now, right now.
Let's go.
Right now, right now.
Time?
Jen, yo, you trying to get my YouTube channel shut down, son? Stop. Whoa. Leave it alone. No, stop. 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 Don't pull it out. Yeah, she all the way over there and shit. I'm just fucking with y'all. So yeah, we gonna go through this track listing. Yes. Whacked Out Murals was the first track. First track, Whacked Out Murals. Whacked Out Murals. I like this joint. It was a nah, we not playing it. You know, man, listen, I don't think Kenny fuck with me, man. I don't know. I fuck with Kendrick Lamar, but you know what I'm saying? Somebody that runs an academic page did some foul shit, and they took a clip of me saying something that wasn't negative, and they titled it "Math Hoffa Cooks Kendrick Lamar," and I was like, "Yo, yeah," and I was like, "Damn, that's kind of fucked up," because I know people follow that shit. People think that it was some crazy shit. So I commented on it. I said, "Yo, this title is completely misleading," but I'm pretty sure a couple idiots is gonna start cursing me out just off the title without watching the video. Because if you watch the video, I didn't say nothing crazy. Not even by Brooklyn standards. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say Brooklyn standards, like, I didn't to anyone, like you watch it, you're like, this title is misleading because he didn't say nothing crazy. But there were people that was like, yo, fuck this nigga, yo, you feel rappy, they go podcast to know about, without even watching the video, which is foul. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that, I think that when you're in a space where you try to be removed from the public, it's easy for someone to come to you and tell you something and you run with it. So I don't know. When y'all was talking about, when bloggers was talking about, yo, Kendrick Lamar cleared my review and this, that, and the third. He didn't clear mine. He didn't clear mine. So I don't know. He definitely did not clear mine. So my shit, I took a hit. I took a hit, helping to promote a song that he released. I took a hit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's because motherfuckers think for some reason that I'm oh yeah, he's on Drake's side just because I speak my mind. I have an opinion on shit, and I don't just run with the fucking crowd. People just whatever. All right. So whacked out murals. For those of you that don't know, there's a mural of Kendrick Lamar in LA, and they say it was a Drake fan. Well, you don't really know if it was a Drake fan or not or whatever, but someone did a video crossing out his eyes, spray painting over it, and all types of shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he sets off the album with this, somebody just whacked out my mural. Some of you niggas have moved to Europe off of shit like that, but I'm used to the hate and the love. I understand that hate and love, it has to exist and all that stuff. And he kind of like talks about him powering up. He's going up in rank. So, you got to keep your confidence. Remember that you're a god, even when they say you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that going through this whole ordeal with Drake, it's kind of hard not to look at the comments, right? It's kind of hard not to look at the comments. And I think some people forget that the word fan is short for fanatic. So there are people that were probably criticizing Kendrick. There were people that were probably saying things that, you may not have wanted to click on if you was Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know academics that nigga was biased as fuck. He was on one side, right? And I think, that type of shit can't fuck with you. You do have to keep reminding yourself that, like every now and then I got to look out my window at the projects that I used to live in. Like, you see that? See that balcony? Off that balcony, I can look and see the projects that I used to live in. I can see the window that I used to look out of. You feel me? And I have to sometimes put myself back in perspective when people are just criticizing me. Math is this and math is that, and it's like these fucking dedicated losers that just get up and they just dedicate themselves to trying to affect people negatively all day. So when you're dealing with an influx of that, even though like the compliments are I love the compliments, and I learned to pay more attention to the compliments, but I don't neglect the hate, because sometimes there may be some advice in that hate that you could take. A nigga might be telling you, like, criticizing something that you could do better. You know what I'm saying? So, reading hundreds and hundreds of those comments can fuck with you. Seriously, it can fuck with you, and you have to remind yourself. So I feel like this first record was him kind of like reasserting, like, yo, I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? For all you haters or whatever, I know who I am. Whacked Out Murals. It's a dope record. I like how he was rapping on it. It was slow tempo. Sometimes I like when albums start off with the slow dramatic shit, because it's like, it just hits different. You know what I mean? From there, you could take the pace up. I'd say Biggie was very good at that. The slow pace beginning on Life After Death, where somebody's got to die, and then you go right into the single record. So if you look at Kendrick's lineup, it's kind of like that. If you look at it, he studied a lot of shit, and we gonna talk about it. He studied a lot of shit. Yes, K-Dot is a lyrical genius, but when it comes to songwriting and creating songs and moods and vibes, I think that him and his team, they are in the process of mastering that shit. You know what I mean? Like, not even in the process. I feel like they're in a space where when you hear Kendrick Lamar album, you expect a certain level of quality. He said Absol's album was better this year. I gotta go check that out. Yeah, I definitely, P-Funk, I'm with you, but we're gonna get to it. So that slow pace beginning, and then okay, somebody's got to die, and hypnotize right after it, right? So he goes, whacked out murals, then he goes right into what's the next joint? Squabble Up, which we got a preview of on the beginning of the Not Like Us video, right? And for months, I was wondering, like, where's this song? Because I'm pretty sure they put that at the beginning because this is the next record that's going to follow up Not Like Us, right? But for months, we were sitting here like, yo, what happened to this record? And if you look at it, where he cuts it at, I'm not sure that the sample in Squabble Up was cleared yet. No. So that may be the reason why he clipped it where he clipped it, because right after that the part where it stops, there's a sample from what's the name of that? What's the name of the group that they took that from? Jen, look it up. Jen, look it up. Don't stare at me, man. Look it up. Come on, man. It's Hoff Rogan. You the homie on the side and be looking everything up. You know what I mean? What y'all think? What did y'all think about the Debbie D? Debbie D. Debbie D, yeah. That. There you go. Chat. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Hold on. That was Dwayne Pierce.
Yeah, Dwayne Pierce. Shout out to you.
Dwayne Pierce. Salute. Right. So right after that, the Debbie D sample comes in, and it may not have been cleared at that time, so they probably cut it like right there or whatever. So I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, this is a good joint. It's a good joint that you're going to hear in the club. It's definitely a joint you're going to hear in the club. It's a change to Fly Girl out of Get Crushed. Prada Pierre. Is that it?
What? The line?
So you just went with the chat. You just said, nah, I ain't even going to look. Look it up, baby.
What about, you told me to look up.
Squabble Up. What sample did they use to Squabble Up? You can't just, you got to remember, man, some people in my...
When I Hear Music by Debbie D.
Right, When I Hear Music. No, it was When I Hear Music by Debbie D. Right. Just making sure. All right, yeah, Prada Pierre.
Yeah, When I Hear Music by Debbie D, yes.
All right, Squabble Up is dope. Yeah, Squabble Up is dope. It's that club joint, you know what I'm saying? But all throughout this project, and stop me if I'm wrong, but it feels like all of these records was made after the battle. Album made my whole weekend. Your week ain't even start yet, bro. It's just getting started. It's just getting started. I can't wait till y'all feel that way about my shit. Can't wait, bro. It's just a dream of mine. It's just allow me to dream, man. No hate on me. I want to see no hateful comments. Allow me to dream. Okay.
It can be a reality.
Yes. No, that's reality. It's gonna happen. So from Squabble Up, it's a dope club joint. Yeah, it's just it's a good single. It's a nice vibe to it. Yeah, I like the record. What's the next one?
Luther.
Which one was Luther? Play it real quick. Oh yeah. That was fire too. That was fire. And yeah, so then he goes into like, you know, the slow records. Kendrick is really good at the slow records also. Really good. I feel like a lot of Drake's albums, aside from like, you know, when he sings and shit, like he keeps it up tempo. I don't know why I just brought up Drake alone, but there's a lot of rappers that's dropping music, but they don't get into that R&B side, that R&B pace that often. Kendrick does that shit so well, like Play a little piece of it, just a little piece of it. Yeah, I want to see if if I remember anything that I recognize in the record. Yo, commentators, somebody snipe Ray Day.
Do you want on a speaker?
Yeah, we're gonna try it on the speaker. Hopefully, we don't get,
I hope not. I mean, that would be smart. It will get more like he did with Not Like Us. That would be smart of him to.
Salute, Double D. Hold on, y'all. I gotta time out somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, this what I be saying. Some motherfuckers like losers that just wanna let me fuck out of here, man. You can tell who the Luther joint, yeah. Stop it. So if this world was mine, it's dope joint. I feel like that's SZA on the record with him. Fire. But as I'm hearing this record, there's another record. What comes on after this?
Man at the Garden.
Funny thing, if this world were mine, if I rule the world, it may seem like a reach to y'all. It might seem like a reach to y'all till you realize that Man in the Garden is one Nas one mic. How many of y'all recognize that? How many of y'all recognize that? If this world was mine, it felt from when I heard if this world was mine, he started off the verses. I was like, it's just like a if I rule the world type thing. Right. If I rule the world type thing, Nas and Lauren Hill. And then the next record comes on and I'm like, wait a minute. This shit is one mic. Man at the Garden. Yeah. Sharif said he peeped it. So who's saying no? Take Over 5. You didn't listen to it. Andrew, I drop more than a 16 when I'm done with this. Got you. Easy says, so glad you seen that. Yeah, facts. I see a lot of people recognize it also. And I don't think that he meant to hide it. I don't think that he meant to hide it because it's funny. On that record, he talks about, tell me why you deserve to be the greatest. And a lot of times artists will take an idea from someone that they idolize or someone that they looked up to growing up and kind of build off of that, using that as a foundation to create something else. And you'll see that all through this project. It's like, I wouldn't say they're upgrades. I would say it's his version of it. If I had this concept, this is my version of it. You dig what I'm saying? But definitely, Man at the Garden is one mic. It's definitely one mic. And Kendrick being the type of artist that he is, and saying, he said on what was it? Was it the first song that he said Nas was the only one that congratulated him? So
That was Whack Murals, right?
yeah, whacked out murals.
Whacked Out Murals, yeah.
Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention about whacked out murals. Where he said he used to listen to the Carter 3 and he thinks that his hard work let Lil Wayne down.
Yeah.
That was a very important bar. And I think, I saw everybody posting that one bar or whatever, but that was very important when you think about this whole Super Bowl situation and people feeling like, you know, Kendrick performing at the Super Bowl, it should have been Lil Wayne's spot. But when you look at what Kendrick has done this year, and you know, he put up some numbers, man. He put in some work. He put in some work. He did his thing. So he earned it through his hard work. But he's feeling like, damn, somebody that I used to listen to get inspiration to work harder, now I'm fucking they shit up. You know what I'm saying? It was a deep bar.
No, can't even be happy for him because he got the Super Bowl spot.
No, I don't think that Lil Wayne feels a way towards Kendrick.
It doesn't, but
I don't think it's because it's not like it's not like Kendrick was like, yo, don't book Lil Wayne, book me.
Has Wayne publicly congratulated him? I don't know. I'm asking.
Look it up. Let's see if did Wayne chat. Do you remember Wayne congratulating Kendrick Lamar on the Super Bowl situation, or did he just address feeling that he was snubbed? But the funny thing is, when he did address him not doing the Super Bowl, he said, this is going to motivate me to work harder, which is crazy. It's a little thing going on with these rappers, man. I ain't gonna lie, listening to the album, I was like, okay, when I go to the studio, I gotta remember to touch up this joint and tweak this a little bit. I love how good music kind of like it inspires you to do more shit.
Has accepted defeat but refuses to congratulate Kendrick. I don't know. I didn't find it.
It's wait, what website is that?
This is Reddit. This is on
Reddit said Wayne accepted defeat but refuses to congratulate Kendrick. Really? I mean, it's a little funny. It's a little funny when you think about it because, you know, Drake is his man, or his artist, his whatever it is. I don't know what's going on. Niggas is fucking each other, girls and shit. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He got a tattoo with a nigga on him. I wouldn't expect, being that Wayne stayed out of the battle. I think that was the first glimpse of him being biased in any way. You know what I'm saying?
He stood out of it?
Yeah, because he stood out of the battle. He didn't get involved. There was like 100 niggas from his hood, you know, getting involved and shit. You know, a lot of the artists that he's worked with were getting involved, but, you know, he stayed out of it. Yes, I noticed what they gave the key to the city to Wayne after that. So yeah, okay. So we were at Man at the Garden.
Hey Now was the next record.
Hey Now, I like Hey Now. Again, kind of gave me a little the whisper song kind of feel.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? With the Yin Yang Twins. I don't know if y'all remember that record. Y'all remember that record? But dope record all in all. Dope record all in all. What's the next record?
Next one is Reincarnated.
Reincarnated. Now let's talk about this. I remember Kendrick being mad. Well, not being mad, but voicing how disgusted and upset he was about Drake using AI to have Tupac's voice.
Why did he do AI for Snoop too? And like Snoop's alive.
Yeah, but that made it even crazier. It was like I don't give a fuck thing for Drake, right? So, but a lot of people felt like it was a little distasteful. But I just felt like he was being creative in his way. But you know, some people took offense to that shit, right? So I want to know, how do y'all, the people that did take offense to Drake doing that, how do y'all feel about Reincarnation? And no, he didn't use AI to duplicate Pac's voice. Snoop caught a straight on one track. Gucci Guns. You gotta let me know what track that was. No, it's not the same thing. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but reincarnation. He takes Tupac's flow. That I have nothing against. When I did the Pac Juice project, I got a song called Riverside where I did the exact same thing. Not the same Tupac flow, but another Tupac flow, and I kind of, ran with that or whatever. The song is called Reincarnation. He takes Pac's flow, and then he runs through like the different phases of his life and changing. I think it's a dope record. Hold on. Wait. We want more hits. Favorite joint off the album, Mr. 410. Mr. 4, that's your favorite? That's your favorite? We ain't get to my favorite yet. But that's your favorite? I ain't mad at it. What I do really like about this album is, oh my God, there are certain records that I feel like, okay, this is the new industry standard time, like Squabble Up isn't that long. To be honest, what's it? Not Like Us, for it to be the type of record and where it was playing and how frequent it was playing, it's kind of crazy because it's like 5 minutes. It's almost 5 minutes long. But a lot of these records are like long records. You get to enjoy the music. I don't know about you young niggas in this 2 minute shit. And the record gotta be like 1 minute and 6 seconds, or we ain't fucking with it. Like, I don't know about that. Shit. That shit is weird to me. This is music to me. When I can absorb a song like, you give me phase 1, you give me phase 2, you give me phase 3. I love it. And Kendrick has this way of elevating the song as it goes. And that's something that Ray Daniels was telling me when working on records, like find a way to like build it to where there's a point of it, there's a point in the record where it grows. I like that. I love that he's doing that. It's fire to me. So, but the reincarnation joint, I do have to wonder. It's the second verse. And chat, y'all let me know. How did y'all interpret this record? Somebody mentioned my favorite record in the chat. We're going to get to it, though. How did y'all interpret the record, Reincarnation? Was it Kendrick talking about himself? Was it like a mix, like, on the heart when he was like different characters, different people paying homage to Pac? I wouldn't say God and the devil. I would say God and who you are.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the third verse was about himself.
Okay, so who are the artists that he's reincarnating? Put me on if I missed anything. First verse is Jimi Hendrix. Second verse is Billie Holiday. Third verse is the devil in him that fell from heaven.
Wow.
That's one take. All right. Black Sector Mafia. Can you tell me where you got that information? Where did you get that interpretation from? Because I see people in here saying the first verse is Tupac, the second is Billie Holiday, and then himself. Somebody said something about Bob Marley. Somebody said the second verse was Whitney Houston.
Dang. I definitely. I didn't think this hard of it. How did they find this out?
What?
Where are they getting these theories from?
I don't know. I think probably Reddits and shit like that. Or some people listen to it, and that's what they took from it. Jimi Hendrix, Billie Holiday, and Lucifer. Right. Okay, so that was the giveaway, the mention of the year, right?
Oh, wow.
The mention of the year was the giveaway. But then he did Pac's flow all through this record. Word. All right, why y'all going off on J. Cole? What are y'all getting off on J. Cole for?
Somebody said it's enough Diddy for the culture. That's crazy.
He digs deep for interpretation. Right. Yeah, that's the one thing that I was wondering about that record. I was like, I don't feel like he's talking about himself. Who is he talking about? All right, so I'm gonna go back over that record and I'll probably talk about it in the shop because they definitely gonna want to talk about the album in the shop. So I'm gonna listen to it again and see if that's what I get.
Yeah. I picked that
Detroit
up. I just
Guitar,
didn't
1947,
know.
Jimi Hendrix. You know what? Yeah. Thank you for that. Jackie Wisdom. Okay.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Music heads.
Oh, see, I really listen. I like that shit. I like that shit. He's definitely talking about someone else. Right. So I
said that. I remember, but I didn't know if it was people like him in his past life and he was reincarnated because I'm like, there's no way. All these things that he's saying he's going through. Like,
Dwayne Pierce said, I'm a music nerd. I do this shit. Whitney's verse 2. Nah, that wasn't a spanking. When y'all say, oh, he spanked Lil Wayne, he didn't spank him, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
All them old rappers, like he said, with them old flows. Whoever got hit. That's it.
But I don't think he would take a shot at Snoop, the Dr. Dre. I don't know. Who knows? Snoop took a shot at M. Who knows? Who knows if the shoe fits? I do think that he took the shot at somebody, and we're going to get to it.
Next song?
What's the next song?
Next song is TV Off. But wait. This song contains samples of I'm Good by YG, Kicking the Door Biggie, MacArthur Park by Mark Higgins, and The Black Hole.
So this song contains elements from I'm Good by YG, Kicking the Door, Biggie, Brooklyn, Brooklyn shit. MacArthur Park
by Mark Higgins.
Monk Higgins? Wow.
And The Black Hole by Johnny Berry.
Four different song elements in this record. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's he used Biggie's lyrics.
Yeah, but you did say that.
Right. He used Biggie's lyrics. The I'm Good part, I'm not sure about that. I don't really tap in too much. And since it's like a split song, then I guess the other half of the song contains elements for other shit. Okay. All right. I love this record. Tell your fucking people. I love this record. I love this record. I love this record. It's fire. It's fire. And I do feel like he was sending shots at certain people who were still on Drake's side.
Which one is that one?
I
I gotta hear it.
turn your TV off.
Yeah.
That's the one that you were screaming.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do y'all feel like he was taking shots at? Who do y'all feel like he was taking shots at? Who do y'all feel like he was taking shots at? Snoop and Wayne?
Snoop and Wayne.
The Making Change podcast, I agree with you. Shout out to you. I agree with you. I don't think it was a Snoop shot in this. Why do y'all keep thinking that he was taking shots at Snoop? Explain that to me. Why do y'all feel like what? Am I missing something? Why do y'all feel like he was taking shots at Snoop? If Kendrick and Jen, can you check Kendrick and Snoop ever had any friction? Yeah, but he said his name. I don't think it was.
Oh. Yeah, it says Complex 2 hours ago
Uh-huh.
posted Snoop's response came after Lamar shared his thought about him. So yeah, it's a thing between them.
What did he say?
It's why Snoop chose no side. He didn't take sides in beef, pretty much.
Oh, so that brings me back to you motherfuckers riding the fence. Let me decide for you.
Snoop responds to Kendrick's lyrics about him on GNX track Whacked Out Murals.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see what he said.
Yeah, that was when he's saying you guys that riding the fence. Let me decide for you. Wow. Okay, it's a lot going on with this shit.
BEATZ new album GNX. The rap letter from-
Yes, the game too.
Oh.
I definitely believe he was talking about the game on this shit.
Was the edibles West thing. All right. He said, so what Snoop put, oh, it was on Twitter. Keyz's new album, GNX,
Uh-huh.
was fire, mad fire emojis.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, he put, it was the edibles, West King. What? He said it was the edibles, shake my head, look.
Hear that new album, GNX, fire. Hold on, let me show it to y'all. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that?
There you go. Yep.
Okay.
So they.
The sneak dissing era is over.
He ain't sneaking shit no more.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Shit. He's saying what he's saying. That's probably why I was screaming.
Kendrick don't want no smoke with the game. You believe that?
Well, who?
You believe that?
They said with the game.
You believe that? You don't believe that, right? You don't believe that. You just playing. You just playing. You just stop playing like that, man. Stop playing like that. Bro said the game dead. Okay. My only, you know what? I feel like, all right, this whole game thing, because of course Game was still on Drake's side, and he's from the West. And then when they did all the hoods, yeah, he was on Drake's side. So, damn, Jen, you, I see you picking sides. We from Brooklyn. We stay neutral. We don't know nothing about that West Side shit, man. What you talking about? I don't know shit about that, man. Come on, son. We ain't on that shit. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah. Drop your flag, fam. Drop your flag. Rico's back. Drop your flag. Drop your flag, right? So, yeah, I definitely feel like he's taking shots at the game. The game,
The game would beat Kendrick up while he's rapping.
I feel like the Black Slim Shady stopped Game from having from gaining an acumen for a very dope album. I feel like him going at Eminem overshadowed the fact that he had such a dope album. Wall, it was not trash. It was not trash. And to be honest, because of that, I hate that fucking song. Like, he made me dislike this song because no one was paying attention to the fact that the album was fire. Right. Word. I think I'm not going to even speak on that. I'll leave. Some comments you just gotta let me just keep that to myself because I gotta remember I'm not a regular Joe. Somebody see me saying something, I'm sitting here thinking I'm being a regular fan with the rest of y'all, and somebody take that shit. Man, fuck that. Fuck that. All right, so yes, Game's album is fire. That one record, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was damn near 10 minutes. I did not like that record. I don't like that record. I don't like that record. But his album was fire. But when people are forced to pick a side, when you shoot for the top, right? Have some backup. That's one thing I don't feel like Game had. Ever since he left G Unit, I don't feel like this nigga's had backup in nothing. You know what I'm saying? It seems like he's the guy always trying to like back somebody else up, but he never has no backup. So you shoot for Slim Shady. Here's what happens in the industry, right? People M doesn't have to pick up his phone and call a single person. He don't got to call anybody. Motherfuckers will choose sides. They will say, all right, do I want to keep working with this person? Do I want to stay in good graces with these people or these people? And they decide. It's some whack ass shit. It's some real bitch ass shit. But it happens. There's certain guests that I have on my show that because they came, it's a possibility that somebody they had a problem with will never showed up. And I don't got shit to do with it. I wasn't there when y'all issues started. Nothing. I'm just a nigga sitting there listening to the fucking story. But that is the industry. That is the fucking industry. And it's lame as fuck. But that's the industry. So I feel like, with this Kendrick and Drake shit, it almost had to be subliminal for years because the balance was like disproportionate. If you get what I'm saying. But once it got to a level where, all right, everybody wants this now. Everybody wants to see everybody wants these niggas to start saying names. He was in a good space to take on, because before that, bro, he might have dissed Drake and motherfuckers would have did the side choosing shit, and it might have fucked up, where he was going. Real ones say names. Real dumb ones say names at the wrong time. I'm not mad at what you're saying, DJ Air Alert or whatever, but real dumb ones say names at the wrong time. Like, if a motherfucker just come out tomorrow and he's just dissing all the biggest rappers in the fucking game, bro, he's gonna get attention for that one song, and that's probably gonna be it. If anybody takes the shit that he's saying seriously, that's gonna be it. It's a petty game. It's a petty game. So I like that Kendrick is in a space now where it's like, man, fuck that. Now the fuck you is plural. You know what I'm saying? And that turn your TV off shit is fire. I'm not gonna lie. If there was a way I could just skip to the second half of it and play it from there, I mean, like, you know, without having to like figure out the time or whatever, like let me just slide this over here. If I could just go to that joint and play, that shit is, bruh, it's fire. Turn Your TV Off is definitely my favorite joint on it. What came after Turn Your TV Off?
Dodger Blue. This one is
Dodger Blue was cool.
Roddy Rich, Sam Dew, and me. So there's 3 people.
That was a cool one. That was a cool one. It was cool. It's back to that R&B vibe, and that's what I'm saying. Kendrick, he has this mix. He does a good mix. It's like I wouldn't say it's a riding in the car with a bunch of people album, but it's excellent. You and maybe one other person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that makes any sense to y'all.
It's not a.
If that makes any sense to y'all. Yeah, he has a lot of ride by yourself and think about your life shit. He's got a lot of that. Pusha T would, I don't think Pusha T would destroy Kenny, honestly. Purple Hearts, I'm all for it. This is more like a mixtape, I think. A real album drops after two. No, it's not like a mixtape. No, this is an album. LO, why you feel like it's a mixtape? Why you feel like it's like a mixtape? No, bro. There's certain artists that have been making mixtape albums for years. You think about certain rappers that's in the top 5 or in a lot of people's top 5, but they don't have a classic album. I think that's the difference between, like, I even throw it up there with Kendrick and Drake. I feel like Kendrick just makes better bodies of work that just is a glue to it. You know what I mean? It's some artists that make albums that you could just start it from the top and let it run. And let that shit run. And not feel no way about, not skip nothing, no nothing. You just enjoy that body of work. I feel like the Death of Slim Shady, that's one of those joints where you just pop it in, let it run. Life After Death, pop it in, let it run. There's not many artists that have albums like that. You end up like skipping 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Extended play, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Sloop, bro.
Yeah, the next one.
Y'all crazy. This nigga said snow is better than kitchen. Yo, all right. Next joint. What was the next joint?
It's Peekaboo, and in this one samples Give a Helping Hand by Lil Weaver.
I'll say this. There's a lot of West, that West sound. That West sound is all over this album. I think he's trying to reestablish like the sound of the West.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. When I go in the studio, don't come to me with all these trap beats and all this stuff. Yes, I can do those records and I will do those records, but I like to do shit that sounds like where I'm from. And I'm never gonna discard where I'm from. It's just, that's just in me. I couldn't be a nigga like a designer and you know, your claim to fame and your biggest record is a record that sounds like a nigga that you're not even from where you from. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't blame niggas because I seen what the game turned into. I seen the labels pandering towards like the cookie cutter shit, and okay, we as long as we put Lil in front of their name, we can make them do the same music, the same topic, same everything, right? So for a kid growing up and you hearing this shit and you in New York and all you're hearing is niggas from the South all over the radio, I don't blame designer for ending up sounding like that, right? But me personally, I remember what it sounded like when New York was, you know what I mean? The Mecca, when the shit was not born, but in its in his teenage phases, and I'd never let that go. I'd never try to sound like I'm from this region or whatever, or twist my word, play that accent game and shit like that. That's not my thing. I mean, West Indians maybe, like, West Indians do that shit all the time. We talk with an accent to one person and then talk regular to somebody else. But I can't just abandon that. You dig what I'm saying? Prezi, salute. Right? But so I like that Kendrick is bringing back that West Coast sound. I like that. I love that, actually. I love it. You know what I mean? And like, okay, I see the palm trees. I see the crip walking and shit while I'm listening to it. Like, okay, all right, cool. This makes sense. You know what I mean? Babe, what's the next song?
Part 6.
The Heart, Part 6. How many of y'all appreciate the fact that he called it Part 6? Thumbs up if you appreciated the fact that he called it Part 6. Worldwide, yes, Drake is hip hop. But this is the one thing that I've said about Drake, and I said this to Ray Daniels, who is also a Canadian, very big in music. He's produced hits for countless people. He manages some of the best songwriters in the game. What is the Canadian sound? Anybody? Anybody?
Canadian sound?
What is the Canadian sound?
Why is that funny to me?
If you hear like some Just Blaze sample or RZA, boom, you know what New York sounds like. You know what Atlanta sounds like. You know what Texas sounds like. You know what the West sounds like. What is the Canadian sound? And that is the problem. That's the problem.
Non-existent.
That's the problem. That's why it was so easy for Kendrick to do that culture appropriating shit that he did on Not Like Us. It was so easy because we there's nothing that we identify as an original Canadian sound. Now back to the Heart Part 6. I really appreciated that he numbered it Part 6 and he let Drake live with that Part 5 shit. I really dug that. You know what I mean? This record, first of all, if you from a certain timeline or, your parents from a certain timeline, SWV is like, I don't know. These chicks was making records when the world was just the best. You know what I'm saying? It takes you back to a time that just feels so fucking good, bro. So him using the SWV sample on this, or flipping this shit, I love this record. If I had to pick another record as my favorite, the Heart Part 6 would be it. It would definitely be it. I love the vibe, bro. I love the vibe. It's not the type of joint that I might be in the car with my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But chilling here with Jen, oh yeah, we chilling. We locked in. You know what I mean? And I gotta give Kenny, I feel like every Every 3 songs, he gives you another one of those. Yes, this is a beautiful record. Beautiful record. It's reminiscent of I Used to Love Her. Y'all remember I Used to Love Her, Common Sense joint? Don't tell me I'm talking to a bunch of young niggas.
They're like, huh?
Huh?
Which is
Common?
reference?
Common? What you mean? Common Sense? We hip hop heads over here, bro. All right, cool. Yes, it's reminiscent to that because he's kind of like writing a love song to his writing, and that's fire. That's fire. I appreciate shit like that. I like shit like that. Like, yeah. Said I only know one SWV song. That's a lie. That's a lie. I guarantee you know more than one. You just didn't know the other song was SWV. I guarantee you, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. See, the thing that makes Kendrick so important is that there's so much soul in his music. There's so much respect for the essence of what this hip hop thing is. It's not like we talked the other day about Future feeling like he should have took offense to that. Fuck the big 3, nigga. It's just Big Me, because in his opinion, like, how the hell is he not in the big 3? Or taking offense to J. Cole even saying that shit, like, me, Kenny, and Drake, we the big 3, like Future's not around. But again, like, Future makes vibes. He makes vibes, but I don't feel like you're gonna listen to a Future album and feel connected to a culture. You feel what I'm saying? Like maybe Atlanta culture or some shit like that, but not like hip hop itself. No, Future is the vibe. He's the vibe god, bro.
Yeah,
Future is the vibe god, bro.
and has maintained it.
And has maintained this shit for a long time. You listen. How can someone get me to host an event? Hit my expert opinion podcast at gmail.com. My expert opinion podcast at gmail.com. Lloyd Banks still rapping better than everybody. That's I don't know about that. I don't agree with that. Yeah, Kendrick's ego is the culture embodiment. Yeah, and I feel like that's what makes he keeps the lane open for the people who are just great artists in this shit. For the people that don't have to peddle you drugs, guns, violence. Like, he keeps that lane open for, yo, you can just be a great rapper. You didn't have to be a drug lord or whatever. You can just be a great rapper. Takeover 5, I don't agree with you. I do not agree with you. Kendrick didn't skip any parts in Heart series. 5. Jenna, check that the Heart.
The heart, what? What do you want me to check?
Look up Drake's joint. What number was that?
Drake.
I want to check something real quick.
What am I putting on, baby? The song, the lyrics, what?
What number was it?
What do you mean?
What number was it? The Drake joint.
What do you mean?
The Heart.
Oh, like, is it the heart 5?
Yeah.
Okay. The Hard Part 6.
Oh, so he replaced it. I still like it. I still like it. I don't give a fuck. It's still one of my favorite records.
He redid that shit.
Yeah, like, fuck out of here, nigga. That's my shit.
So wait.
Yes, I saw Snoop responded giving Kendrick props. Yeah.
So Kendrick did the Hard Part 5.
Right.
And then Drake came during the beef and
It
did
did.
the Hard Part 6.
And the beautiful thing about it, fuck your shit.
The Hard Part 6.
And the fire thing about it is that's gonna be on the radio.
Wow.
That song's gonna be on the radio. So it's definitely gonna overshadow.
Wow.
It's definitely gonna overshadow Drake shit. Oh, I love that. There's still fucking the niggas is still at war. They're still doing shit to each other. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I feel like Kendrick.
Drake was 6. Why did I think otherwise? I'm tripping.
Hard Part 6.
So he just blanked his shit out like, nah, nigga. Nah, nigga, I'm taking my shit back. That shit don't even count. That shit don't even count. And I guarantee you, the Hard Part 6 is going to be one of the records that you hear on the radio.
All the time.
Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Checkmate on everyone. Yeah. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. This guy's a bad man. He is a bad man. I like this. I like this. What's the next record?
The next one, GNX.
GNX. All right, that was the posse cut, right? GNX posse cut. It was cool. It was cool. The beat was, it kind of. If you remember, Zone Out. It was on one of the Nas albums with like him and the Bravehearts. The beat was kind of weird. Salam Remy did the beat. The beat was kind of weird, and all of them was going on. I think Nas dissed Cameron on that record. This reminded me of that. Like, not in it sounds alike, but it's like just a weird beat that everybody's just getting off on. Yo, Beach Boy Dre said the beat was trash. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. Did y'all ever see when Method Man and Redman punked Ludacris?
Somebody said the beat was in reverse.
Did y'all ever see when Method Man, thumbs up in the chat if you remember that shit, when Method Man and Redman punked Ludacris? Yo, those two beats don't sound like to you. Those two beats don't sound alike to you. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Tell me I'm tripping, chat. Tell me I'm tripping. This would be the one part where they'd be like, nah, that nigga still on Drake's side. You heard what he said about Here we go. Am I tripping?
That frog beat. What? That's crazy.
You know what's the wild part? The punk didn't really work because Ludacris is such a fucking talented rapper. He figured out a way to rap on that shit. And it was fire. It was fire. They had to stop him because that nigga was on his way to like showing y'all niggas like I'm this nice. You know what I'm saying? They had to stop him like, yo, this nigga, nah, this shit sounding fire. We gotta stop him now. It's supposed to be a joke. You were supposed to be fucked up by this beat, and this nigga just figured out how to rap. Yo, yeah, that one kind of backfired, man. That one kind of backfired. But yeah, that joint was kind of like that. Yeah, Luda's fired. Shout out to Ludacris. Oh, okay. All right. So what's the next joint?
The next one is the last one, Gloria.
Gloria's dope. Gloria's dope. Yeah. That's one of them with your shorty, chilling out, talking that love shit. Like, Yeah, we be beefing and shit, but I love you. I got mad at those. I got like 3 Jenna albums, yo.
You need some new ones though.
I got. You sure?
Yes.
I don't know, Jenna. We had to go through a lot. We had to go through a lot for those records. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through all that shit again, baby. I'm sorry. Nah, I love you, baby. I love you. You're not crazy no more. I'm not crazy no more. You're not crazy no more. You know what I'm saying? We got those records to prove. Oh yeah, we was crazy.
Wow.
We was insane.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm just saying.
725 people heard you too.
Yeah, 725 people heard that I love you, and I'd rather us grow than.
Make a love song.
Baby, you know what I had. You know where my mind state was at when I was making them songs about you, bro. We was going through it, and we was falling back in love, and going through it.
Yeah, we're back in love.
Back in love.
We're back in love right now.
All right, that's why the record stopped. That's why they stopped. Why you gonna diss me? No, that's why the record stopped. I'm not making no more, son. I'm not making no more, son. I'm good. I'm good. The last I Love You record was.
That track where Jenna has to rap right after HANZ.
Which one is that?
Say less.
Oh, Say Less?
Come on after.
Oh, too bad we don't have it. It was, we would play it. But when I was in the studio and I said, hey, baby, let's get this done, Jenna was like, nah, we come back later, so you can't play it. You can't play it. So what? That's what he get paid for. That's what he gets paid for.
Yeah, you see, he did a shitty job.
Lisa, if you're watching,
Well, tell her the truth.
all right, I will. Okay. Not a shitty job. He was tired. I'm gonna say he was tired. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, I'm a tough artist to work with. I go in the studio and be like, okay, all right, I'll be there at 8 and leave 3 in the afternoon the next day. And expect the nigga to be on point the whole time. Yo, you fucking up the sound, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, son, them niggas be tired, bro. They be like, how does this nigga do this? And then I go do a 4-hour live on My Expert Opinion.
Yeah. Back to back.
It's life. All in all, dope album. Album is dope. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. Because it, as I'm listening to it, I'm like, that nigga talking about me? Oh, this nigga think
I feel like he was saying that everybody
my rap ego was like, I gotta hit the studio. You know what I mean? And that, trust me, I know I'm no place. You know, shout out to Kendrick. Like, these niggas is out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just hanging with me. Y'all like my friends and shit. Just keeping my ego up and shit. But I listen to it, and anytime something inspires me or makes me feel like you might have to keep your foot on the gas next time you hit the studio. You might have to make sure that, you know what I mean? Because you could get fucked up. You can really.
Somebody said, wake your ass up. I got 5 more bars. You did that the other day.
Yup, that's me.
Yo, I got 4 more
bars. I got 4 more bars. So turn it back on. You could get fucked up listening to trash.
Oh, honey.
What happened? You got me again.
No.
Can y'all hear me?
Phone died.
No, it didn't. It's on 4%, baby.
Go to the charger.
It's not dead. Hold on. Let's see if it comes back. Can y'all hear me?
Charging that.
I'm back, baby. I'm back. Right? You could get messed up, man. There'd be a lot of trash, y'all. There'd be a lot of shit that does not inspire you, that you're actually surprised that people accept that level of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of rely on the people that push the envelope to inspire, to like put some shit out, and you be like, oh, this shit is dope. Like, he had me thinking about so many things that I could do to records I had, new records like just listening to it and sonically thinking, oh, that was fire. Okay. All right. So when he goes from this pace to this pace, he makes sure there's a little intro piece to kind of give that, to kind of change the identity of where the tempo was supposed to go, and then he brings it in slow. I'm listening to it, and I'm going through all the shit in my head, like, but, bruh, just being honest, there'd be so much shit out here that you'd be like, this is what y'all fuck with? So for Kenny, I'm gonna say congratulations. Dope project. Fire fucking project. Fire project. I'm definitely gonna be playing the Hard Part 6 for the next three months. Turn his TV off. That's gonna get a lot of rock. From the intro, Squabble Up, like there's a lot of records that's gonna get a lot of rock. A lot of rock. What I wanna ask y'all though, which one of these records do you think is gonna be the record outside of Not Like Us for the Super Bowl? Which one? I'll wait. Everybody's saying TV off. I don't think Whacked Out Murals is gonna be it. TV off. TV off. Everybody's saying TV off. Yeah. Squabble Up. Luther. I don't know about Luther at the Super Bowl. I don't know. TV off. We here. I got to take a very important phone call at 9 o'clock. Love to everybody. If you haven't heard the album, go check it out. Thanks for sitting with me and let's reviewing the shit. Y'all put me on to a lot of shit that I ain't even know about. And I think I put y'all on some shit that you ain't know about. So keep tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like. Hit the share on your way out, please. That's all I ask. Hit the like, hit the share on your way out. Let people know where you was at, who you was rocking with, and I'll come back tomorrow and I'll talk about the Diddy joint because I don't got time for it now. I'm gonna have to take it out the title. Jen, take it out the title for me.
Take one out.
Did he?
Whatever.
You're so mean. Oh my God.
She's beautiful to me, right? She look good, right? Like I don't know why she.
Like I'm hiding from the world.
All right.
I'm not.
All right, okay.
God, my hair is
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Salute, love. Yo, have a beautiful weekend. If y'all don't catch up with me tomorrow, have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Rock out. Play the album. You know, just have a great time, man. Love to everybody. Peace and blessings to everyone. Later.